Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Cooking It Up with Al. Today we're cooking a traditional American dish, spaghetti and meatballs. I'll tell you about that later. This is dedicated to Papa Peño and Jenny Mama. We love you guys. Thank you for all your support. Let's get going. Here we go. Alright guys, you ready to make the meatball? Let's do this. First thing you should do, what I do at least, is I get my water hot, so whenever it's ready and I need to do it, all I do is heat up the water again a little bit. It's boiling really fast again, and that way I don't have to worry about getting my pasta water ready. Alright, the next thing we're going to do, we're going to turn this on here, and we're going to put some olive oil in here. Alright. And that's for later when we put the pasta in, it will not stick. And we're going to put some salt, this is sea salt, Himalayan. Salt in there. What we're going to do is we're going to put a lid on this. It'll boil faster. You're superheating the water here. When it hits 212 degrees, it'll start boiling. That's an engineering thing. All right, here we go. Now we're going to put our meatballs together. And we are going to use some nice Italian sausage, some nice ground beef. We use everything organic that we can. That's going to go right into the bowl. Right now, boom, boom. Then we're going to be adding, we have a number of spices here, all mixed together. We got sea salt, garlic powder, some sage, some oregano, what else we got? Basil, salt, and black pepper. We're going to mix that all together. We are making traditional spaghetti and meatballs. Can any of you out there guess where spaghetti and meatballs originated? A couple of you got it right. In America. Alright, before we go any further, I'm going to put a couple eggs in here. Boom. One egg. Boom, 2 eggs. Ah, I did get some shell. You're gonna edit that out, right? Right? Okay, thank you. All right, we're gonna mix them in there. Okay, now we're gonna put our half a cup of Parmesan cheese. We do the mix-a. Get it all incorporated together. When the immigrants came over in 1880, around then, from Italy, they brought, of course, all their delicious recipes, and they used to make these things, and they still do, called polpettes. And that is like a meatball, but it's mostly breadcrumbs, and they put everything in. They make it with fish, they make it with turkey, they make it with everything. When they came over here, meat was more abundant. They started making with meat, and now it's mostly meat. I don't even use breadcrumbs. I take the carbs. But anyway, that's a little history for you. Now we're going to cut up our nice fresh parsley we have here. I just washed it. And I'm probably about that one should be good. All right, and I am going to cut her up. Try not to get this all over the place. It does that very easily. You can tell I used to be a drummer. Anyway, we're getting this nice and chopped up. Hey! Anyway, throw that in there. Boom! Throw it in there. Can't have too much of that. All right, nice fresh tasting. We got a nice onion. That he is definitely a organico. Boom, like that. That's gonna be for later. Let's stick it in here. Boom. Like that. Take this off. Little skinners. Leonard Skinner. Anyway. Alright, I'm gonna cut her up. Let's see, which way should we do this one? Let's do it like this. That, and just nice and little pieces. They're not as big as they look because they're stuck together so well. Okay, a little sloppy there. A little sloppy. Alright. Getting a little messy here. Getting all over the place. Oh! Clean up! Aisle 7! Clean up! Alright, I have to put it over the PA. I don't think anybody's going to show up. Anyway, alright. We're almost there. Just a little messy. What the heck? You know? Just be real. Let's be real. Wish everybody just be real, right? And we all be real. Love each other. I don't know if it's the onions or what, man, but this is getting to me. Anyway, I am cutting onions, so I'm not crying. Alright, that should be good. Boom. And a boom. Put that aside. Alright, now we're going to do some garlic here. Some nice fresh garlic. Get all those little papers off here. Not really supposed to put these down in the garbage disposal, but okay, just a couple. I'll take them out. I won't let them rain down there. Alright. I do most of these. Alright. Nice and easy. You just wham! Oh, that was a little much on the wham there. Alright, but it definitely works. Boom. That one's that. That was that. Okay, another one. Boom. That's more like it. It's been a while since I smashed the garlic. Okay, that. That one's there. That's a bigger one. Whoop. That one went across the street. Oh, there was two together, that's why. That wasn't my fault. I didn't do that. Alright, here we go. The last time I had to cut up this much garlic is when we had the vampire problem. That wasn't fun. But hasn't been for a while. Alright, a little more garlic here coming out. Smash them up. Alright, now we got our mixture here. We're going to combine everything. And we're going to start rolling our meatballs. Alright, a mixer. Get the nice herbs and everything. It smells really good already. Of course, don't want to eat it like this. You might not like it as much. Okay. Start making our meatballs. Again, I'm not a professional chef. I just play one on TV. Thank you very much. Alright. Got a nice mixture going here. Looks incorporated pretty good. I'm going to start making meatballs. So what you want to do is make sure you keep your meatballs around the same size, whatever size you choose to make them. So when they're in the skillet, they cook evenly. We're going to make pretty good sized ones, I think, tonight. The great thing about these, you make some, you keep them for whatever you have left over. You make some nice meatball sandwiches, or just by themselves, they're great. You don't need pasta with them, you know? Like I said, just by themselves, they're fine. And they're pretty. And they're going to be delicioso. Alright. We're going to get stuff prepped up here a little bit for marinara sauce coming up. Marinara sauce, which is originated in Italy, right? Sailor sauce that the sailors' wives used to make. And whatever fish they would bring home or what have you, throw it in the sauce. Very basic, but I add a couple more extra things in there, but it's basically tomato sauce, garlic, and onions is usually the base of a marinara sauce. It could be as simple as that. Whatever else you add after that is cool. Get it chopped nice and fine. You know, from New York, you gotta be good with a knife sometimes. You know what I'm saying? You gotta take care of business. Well, yeah, you get the marinara sauce. You know what I'm saying? You need to put it on the thing over there, and then you eat it. All right, guys. Here's the organic Italian pasta I told you we're gonna use. It's Garofalo. It's organic, made in Italy. Much better for you. And our water's nice and boiling. We're just gonna open her up. Throw them in, and I always like to open it nice and easily. See how easy that was? And we're gonna do our meatballs. We got our hot pan here. We'll put some olive oil. A little generous here, but we're gonna make some of our own fat with these. They're going in. They are going in. Like I said, man, you want to make a nice meal. This is a great meal, even alone without the pasta. And you can put it in a sandwich, make a meatball sandwich. You're good to go. All right, shimmer them around a little bit. Check in a couple minutes and flip them around. Start rolling them. All right, we're gonna check this pasta. Perfect. Perfect. Don't want to cook it anymore. Okay. And back into it. Definitely you want to put some olive oil on your pasta so it does not stick together. I'm using my little dragon guy. You pull it together gently. Oh, lost one there. That way it doesn't stick together. Got a little sticky part that stuck together there. Put it in the pot. And how you take care of that, you just pull the other ones over so you can't see it. Alright, that'll fix it. Alright, here we go. Good. Okay, now let's check these and see how they're doing. I'm gonna flip them around a bit. There you go. Pretty soon they'll be rolling around by themselves. There we go. Nice and nice. Don't want to cook them too fast, and turn down just a little bit. I want them to cook all the way through, and then when they're in the marinara sauce, they will like boil in it. It'll make them even more tender than they're gonna be. All right, check back in a couple minutes. Okay, so I'm gonna pull these out. They're basically pretty much done, and then I'm gonna make the sauce to put them in. And man, I get some new tongs pretty soon. They're good still, but they're not long enough. Tong, yeah. Hey, tong, yeah. Oh, wrong culture. You'll learn more about that later. All right, we'll pull these out. And we're gonna make our sauce. We're gonna start fresh here. We'll leave a little bit of the residue, the droppings. The little burnt stuff and stuff like that. It's actually not burnt, just toasty. Make the marinara sauce here and add a little more olive oil, fresh olive oil. Alright. Now we're going to just use some nice onion. Throw that in there. Some nice garlic, fresh garlic. Again, these are organic. Get whatever you can organic. Trying to get these clarified a little bit here. Alright, and mix it with the little bottom part of the pan from the meatball. Make it nice tasty. Okay. Nice and caramelized here. I said clarified a little earlier. That's for butter. So it's caramelized. I just wanted to make that clear. Okay, now I'm going to add tomato sauce. 2 cans of organic tomato sauce. Boom. These are 15-ounce cans. 1, 2. We got our stuff from Thrive. Did I tell you about Thrive? Thrive is organic stuff that delivers right to your doorstep. They are awesome. They're not our sponsor. Hello, Thrive. And 2 cans of diced tomatoes. Put that right in there. This is just a lot easier. You can use fresh tomatoes. That's awesome. But, you know, easy peasy, yeah? We got some nice mushrooms. Those are going to cook down a little bit. We're going to put those in there. We're going to let this simmer just a little bit. Okay, got that started good. Let's add some wine here. This is not in the usual recipes. This is my own thing. Put about half a cup. A little basil. A little parsley. There you go. Mix them all up. Let them kind of marry each other. And then we're going to throw the meatballs in there. And if you're vegan, you use this just like this. Let it simmer for a couple hours right over your pasta. Bada boom, bada bing. And of course, if you're vegan, you wouldn't have had the meat drippings like we had in this because you would have never made the meatballs. So they're kind of marry each other for about 15 minutes before I put the meatballs in there. And then the longer you let them sit in there, the better. Kind of bubble a nice simmer. We're going to turn that simmer down to a really low simmer. And we're going to put our meatballs right in there. And you can put them in one at a time if you want, but hey, what? Right? Easier the better. Easier the better. And this is going to be goody good good. I guarantee. Okay, we're going to use the remainder of the spices that we had earlier. Let's start them in there, and now we're going to cover it up. Turn it down really low and let it just simmer for at least 45 minutes. Let's see here. It's actually all cooked right now, but the longer the better. All right, we are ready to go. We're ready to plate this up. Let's do this. All right, you guys. Hey, thanks for hanging out with us. And it's finally my turn to eat something. I am starving. I know this is good. I can smell it, and I know what's in it. So, you guys, thanks again. Please like, share, and subscribe. And join us if you want me to make something for you. Let me know, and we'll see you next time on Cooking It Up with Al. And I'm about to dig in and say, hey, what's going on? Hey, what kind of disrespect is this here? You come over my house, I make food for everyone, and I can't even have my own plate. Disrespectful. Oh, baby. Hey, I'm gonna have to have somebody breaking your legs. What's the matter with your face? It's better. All right. See you next time. What's the matter for you? 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 Hey!